Rome is a city everyone thinks they know, but just beyond the crowded piazzas and tourist trails lie stories that even most locals have forgotten. In this video, you won't just see hidden places. You'll step into tiny villages frozen in time, where traditions still shape everyday life, and where the cobblestones haven't felt the rush of tourism in decades. You'll discover where to eat with shepherds, sleep in restored monasteries, and walk paths worn down by emperors, not influencers. Before we dive in, here's a travel tip. Always check for village festivals, Sagre, before you go. These local celebrations often include traditional food, music, and free historic tours, but they're rarely advertised in English or on major travel apps. Use Google Translate to check municipal websites or ask locals via Facebook groups before planning your visit. Our journey begins in Calcata Vecchia, placed high above a forested valley just north of Rome. This village, built into volcanic rock, was once declared uninhabitable in the 1930s. But artists and intellectuals reclaimed it in the 1960s, turning it into a sanctuary of creativity. Today, Calcata remains car-free, which preserves its quiet, maze-like alleys that twist past centuries-old homes and artist studios. Visitors often explore the tiny galleries and artisan shops built into stone walls, or descend into ancient Etruscan caves that now serve as performance spaces and wine cellars. On weekends, the village hosts intimate craft fairs where locals sell handmade jewelry, paintings, and natural soaps. There's no central square crowded with tourists, just a slow rhythm of daily life. What makes Calcata unique isn't just its look, but its philosophy. The people here chose to preserve history by living inside it. You're not visiting a museum, you're stepping into a living, breathing time capsule. From stone alleys untouched by modern noise, our path bends toward the curve of a volcanic lake where fruit, myth, and empire overlap. Here is Nemi, overlooking a circular volcanic lake. Despite being just 30 minutes from Rome, this village is often missed. It's known locally for its small, sweet strawberries, Fragoline di Bosco, which are celebrated during a yearly festival. But Nemi also holds archaeological importance. The Roman Emperor Caligula once built massive ceremonial ships on the lake, and 2 replicas can be seen at the Museum of Roman Ships. Beyond the museum, Nemi's charm lies in its compact streets and views. Restaurants here serve strawberry pastries alongside local cheeses and cured meats. Many residents still work in agriculture, and family traditions shape everyday life. A walk along the lakeside path offers scenic views and leads to quiet picnic spots. For travelers who want to see what rural Lazio feels like without straying far from the city, Nemi offers a perfect mix of food, history, and low-key discovery. As the lake glistens below, we begin to climb into thinner air and carved stairways, where stone itself becomes the storyteller. This is the village of Cervara di Roma. It is Lazio's highest village, with stone stairways carved directly into the cliffs. What makes Cervara unique is how the entire village feels sculpted, literally. Walls of stone buildings are engraved with poems, faces, and figures, a tradition started by local and international artists decades ago. The only way to reach the village is by foot, which has helped preserve its peaceful rhythm. There are no major attractions, no large hotels, and no crowds. Just panoramic views stretching over the Cimbruini Mountains. In the main piazza, small cafes serve traditional dishes like polenta and lamb stew, especially during local feast days. Artists still come here for seasonal workshops. It's not a museum, it's a working village where people still hang laundry between alleyways, and the sound of tools echoes from real workshops. That's what makes it rare. Leaving the high silence of the mountain, we return to rooftops and ridgelines, where stories were once filmed but never fully told. This is Castel San Pietro Romano, a village often used as a backdrop in classic Italian cinema. Sitting above the ancient ruins of Palestrina, this village offers clear views across the entire Roman countryside. It's a popular filming spot because of its authentic architecture and unspoiled appearance, but few tourists make it a destination. The town is home to a well-maintained archaeological park and a restored fortress. For those interested in walking routes, several marked trails begin from the village and wind into the Prenestini Mountains. Restaurants here take pride in serving traditional recipes, especially handmade gnocchi with wild herbs. During weekends, small markets sell fresh produce and cured meats, brought in by local farmers. Castel San Pietro is ideal for those who want a historical experience that isn't curated for tourism, where things exist as they have for decades, quietly and without translation boards. From Roman ruins and rural kitchens, we turn toward brushstrokes and painted tiles, where beauty was once a profession and still lingers in the light. We arrive Anticoli, Corrado, a village often referred to as the artist town. In the 19th and 20th centuries, painters from across Europe traveled here to sketch its people, especially the women, who were said to have unique features and traditional beauty. Today, the town's museum holds hundreds of portraits and paintings, capturing a way of life that still lingers in its streets. You can visit the Civic Gallery of Modern Art to see these works, or stroll through town where painted tiles and frescoes decorate public spaces. The village was also built over ancient Roman baths, and some thermal structures remain partially accessible. Locals are proud of their town's artistic legacy, and you'll often meet people who pose for modern painters or restore old works. While it's small, Anticoli Corrado offers something very specific: a preserved record of everyday life through the eyes of artists, both past and present. As murals fade into the hillside, our next steps lead us deeper into history, where devotion is carved into cliffs and time is kept by scripture. We move to Subiaco, a village known for its monastic heritage. Two monasteries, St. Benedict and St. Scholastica, are carved into rock faces and remain active religious centers. Visitors are welcome, and guided tours are available in multiple languages. What sets Subiaco apart is its quiet sense of order. The monasteries host thousands of ancient manuscripts, and many monks still participate in script preservation and translation. Beyond the spiritual, Subiaco offers walking trails that lead through dense woodlands, with signs pointing to historical sites from the Middle Ages. The Aniene River runs below the village, feeding the valleys and attracting photographers and hikers alike. Visitors interested in religion, architecture, or early printing history — Subiaco housed Italy's first printing press — will find much to reflect on here. It's a place that operates slowly, in keeping with its centuries-old traditions. Our final stop brings us toward a village guarded by stone and spring water, where the past still flows in every fountain. Welcome to San Gregorio da Sassola, just 40 minutes from central Rome. Despite its proximity, this village feels cut off from the modern pace. It's dominated by the Castello Brancaccio, a massive fortress that has changed hands many times throughout history. The village is arranged in tight rows around the castle, with archways and staircases connecting residential areas. San Gregorio's claim to fame is its intact 16th century aqueduct that still carries spring water down to the town's fountains. For travelers who enjoy quiet observation, this village offers much to take in. Stone benches with elderly residents playing cards, a small Sunday market, and narrow alleys that often lead to viewpoints overlooking Lazio's eastern hills. Many houses retain their original stone frames and inscriptions. While restaurants here are few, they are deeply local, serving dishes sourced from family farms nearby. The town may feel quiet, but it is alive with layers of lived history. Which secret destination captured your imagination? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out our next video, 10 Secret Destination in South Korea no one talks about. It is packed with real travel insights. Click here to watch it now, and we'll see you in the next one.